In the works to build a trending type of emergency care in Wilson County. It's called a freestanding emergency room. And while the building may not be as big as you'd expect, it gives you the same level of emergency care, according to hospital leaders. Our Steve Mailing spoke with people who think it's the right move for that area.
Now, hospital leaders tell us this is a freestanding emergency room, which means it's not a full-scale hospital. But what it will do is act as a branch of the TriStar Summit location in Hermitage. Hospital leaders hope this is going to open up access to health care for people living here in Wilson County. There's nearly 175,000 people living in Wilson County. And by 2030, that's projected to reach nearly 200,000. So if you find yourself needing emergency care, you may be waiting like Ashley Haynes.
We were there about eight and a half hours.
Haynes, however, found an alternative, an emergency room minus the hospital in Mount Juliet.
And I think I was in and out maybe 3 hours.
The building, operated by TriStar Health, is exactly what it seems. An emergency room that provides the same care with the same equipment and staff, but is not attached to a larger hospital. And now TriStar is looking to open another one.
Well, when you think about emergency care, some of that choice comes from location, and that's critically important.
TriStar Summit CEO Cindy Bergmeyer says this new emergency room is slated for Lebanon. With labs, a full staff, and a trauma bay, it can not only get people the care they need, but expedite the process.
That extra drive time for patients can be critical in an emergency situation. But second of all, it does reduce the capacity at some of our large campuses.
The ER needs state approval first, but after that would be built off South Hartman Drive and Willard Hagen Drive. TriStar says in 2024, their Mount Juliet ER saw over 23,000 patients alone. Haynes, who worked at a hospital previously, believes it'll make a difference for both patients and staff.
It can relieve some of the pressure and stress the doctors and nurses at the ER so they can help the actual critically ill patients and injured patients.
For WSMV4, I'm Steve Mailing.